clutch out because Falcons have now knocked on the door and moved up like the Kool-Aid men.
And they are going to be poised, but Gil tries to take the challenge, and Zipline Mafia, RE45 in hand, shut them down. But trying to keep an eye on Waltzy, who's walking up the stairs. The electrified bubble has already been popped. Cooldowns will need to be managed, and I'd imagine once Guild hits the med kit, we are going to re-attack this. 6% until Pylon, but Team Liquid and Dogred, they're going at it. It's Panic needing to clutch. We've seen it before. It looked a little different. But what do? Do we disengage away from this 5% away until we have ult?
The comms, though, I like the way that Panic is slowing down, listening to Zero here, while Falcons still has a full 3-man, are looking to pop this med kit for now because they're going to have to take some of this circle damage unless you are the altar going right through. Zipline waiting for him on the outskirts. At least one member of Zipline is still inside the next zone as Falcons now. It's too much pressure. They get eliminated. Now TLNP, though, Panic, he's able to stay alive for at least Team Liquid. He took the skies. He did wait out on that Valkyrie, by the way, that you had mentioned before, or at least was able to go up and fly around Dog Red, try to see if they can find a spot to exist with all these teams facing off against each other as Unlimit get eliminated.
Wolves down, Unlimit down, Kirasame Havoc out, and Team Liquid Panic cannot recreate the success he saw yesterday, but that's okay for Team Heretics. They find a lot of space and a cheeky angle straight towards Dogred, Dinos, and S8ul.
Team Heretics gonna be able to hold this angle here together with Dog Red, but Dinos is busy with S8ul. Dog Red harassing them from the high ground, and Team Heretics with 4 squads left. Dinos get eliminated. S8ul were able to take some chunks out of them, and I really like this spot from Team Heretics. We see this all the time when a zone like this, holding onto this high ground, when Team Vision are playing off that low ground alongside S8ul.
Dude, they are turtled up, just waiting for this end game, staying out of sight from Team Heretics. S8ul, though, found success in B versus D as well as Wolves.
Wow.
And I thought they were one of the most consistent teams when it came to this matchup. They were able to obtain 2 wins in a recent scrim setting, however, low points. But did you see the amount of kills they have, Vicky?
Oh, yeah.
It's a good game for them.
Exactly, like 9 KP already alone. I'm not surprised when you have crazy talent that has made up S8ul. Vision 2 with Team Heretics getting eliminated. Our last 3 squads here. All 3 members up for our last 3 squads. Dog Red, too, looking at S8ul, but Dog Red have the high ground. That's the benefit for this team as they paint the floor up here on this bridge with these Watson fences harassing Visions.
The best part about this is, even though Carter did fall, we should be able to get a clean reset out of sight. But they do know they're there. You have to contend with who's going to go where in the portal. The bubble is down straight to the Chow onto Dog Red.
This is so smart from S8ul, though. Great communication. They TP in, and they put down the KB bomb, and we see the Beamage coming in with the R9. L-Star in hand gets a follow-up knock onto Fafa Vive. With 3 squads left, Legacy is playing out of his mind. They want to prevent the rest from coming in. A double-edged dome, though, coming in as Legacy. He's fragging out. Who could stop him, though, when he's got the L-Star in his hand?
And we are just hip firing straight into Team Vision, and S8ul are your winners. Beat within 10 seconds. Great work from Kazakh there. We have to reset because Shopify Rebellion is about to do exactly what they did to Team Liquid if they're not careful. VP, on the other hand, Fuse, Wraith, Catalyst, they already used the Dark Veil. So we're just frolicking, trying not to get knocked before we get behind the fence.
Nothing to see as Prestis now climbs up. Pretty healed as he's going to be able to heal over time thanks to that AMP. 4 squads left as Visions get eliminated. Shopify next. Remember what I mentioned about S8ul, though? This is the whole pileup as S8ul have set 1 member out with the portal to try to see if they could steal some of this KP. And that is with, by the way, the original TP that they had set up with that altar, it looked like, or maybe even taking that from VP. It really depends as VP are also trying to move up on the other side of Zipline.
Look, now that we're into the top 3 as Zipline Mafia has fallen, S8ul recognize this is the time to get KP. We had 1 kill coming into this, and we don't want to rely on placement points, but Team Heretics are now in the bottom of S8ul's building with Virtus Pro across the circle.
Wait a minute, this got interesting with Team Heretics not letting go of S8ul. I mean, they really, they have no other choice though, because even if they get out of their building originally, S8ul will just be able to shoot at them for free. They have to take this fight, and with the zone now closing in behind their backs, a final zone, VP could capitalize off of this as a full 3-man with our last 3 squads up.
And here's the deal about S8ul, is they've been in this building. They haven't got to replenish their nades, but hopefully they have a few. I saw some charges on the Shiloh there as well, so we could take to the roof and fire upon Virtus Pro if that is the case. Ooh. But you have to keep an eye out. Do we have the mother load from the fuse on VP?
Yeah, we did, and we yitted it out onto S8ul, but with the zone closing in, taking their time, slamming down is going to be Team Heretics, who move up first. This is a little overzealous though, because now you're stuck in the middle. You're in the line of sight of S8ul, who capitalize off the situation. VP now move up to 3P. Sharky gets the knock. They're looking to get the reset, but VP, as they see them dancing around the Newcastle wall, get alone team next. Last 2 teams up, as it's going to be VP versus S8ul, and VP move up, and S8ul were able to get these shield swaps. This is huge. As Sharky and Jesco, they go crazy. He tries to get the hip-fire shots, only 1 left, but VP, they have the number advantage until now. Presses is 1 shot, and now S8ul, can they do it? Can they get the back-to-back?
Jesco's going, and he does it! S8ul with the back-to-back wins!